Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a pregnancy Q&A sort of video. I had you guys ask me some questions and I'm going to answer the ones that are related to pregnancy and birth and all that fun stuff. So first question is, have we picked a name yet? Yes. For those of you who don't know, her name is going to be Callie Gray Adkins, which is just a name we really love, and there's no meaning and we just think it's pretty and beautiful, and that's what she's been named for the past 20 or so weeks, so that's her name. The next question is, what's your weirdest pregnancy craving? I don't feel like I have any weird pregnancy cravings. I feel like the things that I'm craving are all very normal foods, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not eating weird, like, pickles and peanut butter or mayonnaise and bananas or weird things like that. I just have, like, I go through these phases where I just really have been loving watermelon, or I really have been loving peaches. I really love the veggie sub from Jimmy John's for the past 4 weeks. Like, I've eaten one a week. And before that, I really loved the pork salad from Cafe Rio. But other than that, those have been like my cravings, nothing weird. What supplements do I use for healthy pregnancy? Honestly, I just take a general prenatal vitamin. I don't even know the brand. It's at Walmart. It's just a prenatal, and it has DHA and iron and the folic acid and stuff in it, but nothing crazy. Would I allow a student nurse to care for you while you're in labor and delivery? I don't think I'm going to care at that point, so no, I won't care. As long as, like, they're competent enough to make sure that my baby's safe, that's all that matters. What kind of workouts have I been doing while pregnant? P.S. You look radiant. Well, thank you. I've been trying to work out about 3 days a week, and I have nothing, like, I don't want to say consistent that I've been doing. I've been doing a bunch of different things. So for the most part, I do about 10 to 20 minutes of cardio, about 10 to 20 minutes of something strength, and then about 10 to 20 minutes of something like stretching, things like that. So for cardio, I'll either like walk uphill, or I will do the stair stepper. I've been doing the stair stepper quite a bit. And then for strength, I'll just do YouTube videos. I've been liking Sugary Six Pack Moms on Instagram because she was posting a lot of these kind of high intensity videos, and those are the styles of workouts that I like. And then for stretching, I just kind of do that on my own. What will you and your husband's schedule be like to watch the new baby? So I'm gonna obviously take some time off of work, and then he should be able to be around a fairly good amount when she's born. And so I don't know like what schedule we're really gonna have. We won't really have a probably schedule until I go back to work, because then we'll need some help with watching her on some days, but for the most part we probably won't need like a daycare or anything like that, at least for the first couple of months, because of how our schedules line up and how involved our family is. How many babies do we want? So our magic number, I guess, is 3, but we don't actually have any kids yet. So I always say, like, yeah, probably around 3, but we don't have any, so we don't know what it's like to raise kids, how expensive kids are, like how timely kids are, and like all of that. And so we may have 1 and be like, this is all we can handle. We may have 2 and be like, this is perfect. We may have 3 and be like, okay, this is what we always said we wanted. We may have 4 or 5. I don't really know. I think, but our magic number has always been 3. I got a couple questions about like what's my favorite part of pregnancy and what is my least favorite part of pregnancy. So I would say my favorite part of pregnancy has been just, well, 1, like, of course, feeling her and like seeing her grow, so to speak, but just how confident I've been throughout this pregnancy, as far as like I've never been so confident about my body and like how I look. And that may sound silly to some people. I've never really had extreme body image issues, anything like that, but like I look at myself pre-pregnancy and I used to think, wow, your stomach's big, or your butt looks big, or your legs look big. And being pregnant, that's all pretty much gone away. And I just look at myself more as like, wow, I am growing my daughter, like I'm growing a baby. Like every part of me is literally making her. And so how can I look at myself in a bad way when I'm creating a human? And I just hope that mindset continues after pregnancy, when things shrivel back up and I may have looser skin or spots that I, trouble areas, I guess you could say. But I just really want to still be like a confident person and not complain about my body, if that makes sense. Because I feel like so many times we bring attention to the spots on our bodies that we're insecure about, like, oh, my boobs look weird today, or oh, my stomach looks weird. And I don't want to be like that for her. I want her to look at herself and think that she's beautiful and to just see confidence in her. I don't want her to look at herself and be like, well, is my butt big? Because my mom says her butt's big, and things like that. So that has been my favorite part, I guess, is just that mindset change. And then my least favorite part has been just not feeling like myself, like emotionally. I just feel very, I want to say it, like I have always been a pretty outgoing person and, like socializing with friends and things like that. And being pregnant, I've just kind of wanted to be more of a homebody person and not really like be super social with other people. Not in like a depressing way, just I feel like I'm not like this fun, radiant, bubbly person because I just kind of feel most of the time. And so that's been my least favorite part, is I just feel like other people think that I'm boring. And I know it shouldn't matter what other people think, but I used to, come home from work and we could have people over for dinner and hang out until 10 or 11, then go to bed, and I'd get up and go to work the next day. And now it's like I need to come home and go to bed right away. I can't imagine like entertaining people when I feel not myself. So that's probably been my least favorite part, is just like I don't feel like my normal self emotionally. And the last question is, did you guys struggle with conceiving? And we are very lucky that we didn't struggle conceiving. We got pregnant our first month of trying, and I know this is not necessarily typical for a lot of people, and I know a lot of women and men struggle with infertility, and so we're very thankful for that. We were very shocked that it actually worked the first time, because there's so much out there about how it can take a while to actually become pregnant, but we're just very lucky that it worked the first time, because I can see how emotional and difficult it would be if it didn't, because that's just the type of person I am and the type of people we are, and so we're thankful that it worked the first time, and hopefully it'll be that way for our future pregnancies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you have any other questions down below, and I'll try to get back to you, and thanks for watching.